Of course, it's not gonna work. All right, let's do it. There we go. Gotta do it manually today. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Daily Grind. I'm your host, Chump Change. As always, it's live and recorded. If you guys have any questions after the fact, leave a comment down below. All right, you see this BUSD thing is now getting shut down. I guess they were just stopped issuance of the coin, so we'll go over some stuff. Man, I hate the stream deck sometimes. It just drives me nuts. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. But anyways, Road Puts, what's up, buddy? Steven Cicero, Yeti, how you doing? Integra Guy, Kyle Rosa, what's going on, man? Zapirate, good to see you. I saw DJ Mines in the chat. Cook, what's going on, buddy? Sloth Squash, All Set Miner, Chris Hanley, good to see you guys. Good morning. Man, I'm tired today. My back hurts. Carried this massive toolbox into my basement yesterday. It was a friggin' nightmare. All right, let's do this. Let's see what we got. I gotta share my screen. Sorry, guys. I'm running behind. I am tired today. Let's check this out. All right. I mean, the market looks... ETH took a shit, huh? Right under 1,500 and 21,000 Bitcoin. So I want to watch a few videos this morning. Altcoin Daily had a good one with Coinbase. Wondering... Well, not with Coinbase, but about Coinbase kind of in the SEC. Are they going to be next? Because Kraken obviously getting cracked down on with the whole staking thing, and I guess it's going to be stopped. They're going to be just going after anybody with the I guess any type of yields like APY for staking crypto through an exchange. But if you're going to be staking things personally, like, there's really not much they can do about it, and they actually say it in the video. Let's see, Fear and Greed Index today, just refresh 48, not too bad. Let's see what we're looking like. Top 10 coins. Doge is still in 9th. These two, we don't know. You know, Holly was trying to get up over Doge. I think it did at one point last week. Not sure. Shiba Inu was looking pretty good the other day, actually. Down 2.8% today. I don't know if any of you guys hold Shiba. I'm interested to know, actually. But yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff going on. So let's oh, actually, by the way, I hit another block. Like, let's see, 4:50 a.m. on ETC. 35% luck. Not too bad. 11 blocks in 30 days. It's insane. Insane. I'll have to make a video about that later. If you guys can see that, actually. Probably not. Screen wasn't big enough. Crazy, right? Insane. All right. let's get into watching some stuff. So this guy right here, I actually watch him decent amount. He's a trader, but he talks about the entire thing with BUSD. So we'll start with him, and I'll leave his channel and this video down in the description below. If you guys are interested, go sub to him. As you can see, he has 275k subscribers. Satoshi Stacker. Let's get into this. I'm gonna turn the music down, and we're gonna see what he has to say.
Guys, Bitcoin is struggling, trying to stay above this orange line right now. On the news that Binance is under attack. Binance's stablecoin is under attack. We just had news that they are gonna stop issuing BUSD. So yes, guys, today I need to talk about this. This is fresh, just 49 minutes ago. I will talk about what this means for Binance. I will talk about what this means for the crypto space as a whole. Because yes, we do have some looming dangers right now, and things are lining up for a big move in the crypto space. But this,
real quick, Geek of All Trades asked what my total hash rate was in the live chat. Let me just show you right here. 1.59 right here, just so you can see it. Sorry, I didn't show that before. That was my bad. All right, let's get back to it. Apologize.
this may actually not be the move most people think. So guys, make sure to stick around, watch this from the beginning until the end. I will explain my thesis. And yeah, welcome back everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you are new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. Okay, so guys, let's talk about this. You can see that we are having a red candle here on the 4-hourly time frame. We've gone down a little bit for Bitcoin, and this is on the back of actually some news that came out just now that Binance's stablecoin, the issuer of Binance's stablecoin, are going to stop issuing the stablecoin, and they're also being sued by the SEC. This is big news, and this is completely
holy shit, they're being sued. I didn't catch that part. That's insane. Now, does this affect any of you guys, this BUSD thing? Do you guys hold any of it? I'm gonna put a poll in the chat in just a second.
And with what we have been talking about here recently, that crypto is under attack, and
you know,
boo, boo. I know Joker Miner's not here, so I should be safe.
Coming after a lot of different crypto companies. You are seeing a crackdown on crypto right now. When is it going to end? Well, we are gonna find out with time, but right now we are in the middle of it. So we need to be aware of the situation that's going on right now. Make no mistake, crypto is under attack, and I believe that we are yet to see the full extent of this. This is of course something we were talking about ever since the Luna collapse. We were talking about how this was going to have massive ramifications from a regulatory perspective, and now we're starting to see those effects as well. But Bitcoin is right now
good morning, buddy,
above the orange line here, and this is what we want to see. In fact, Bitcoin is holding up a little bit better than what could be expected just by the severity of the news that have been coming out recently. But I'm gonna give you a clue as to why I think that Bitcoin is actually holding up pretty well. But if we were to lose this level, if we do see a short-term drop here, well, then you have support at 20,400, and then of course the big one around 19,800. So pay attention to that, guys. Now,
Joker Miner, thanks for being a member for 4 months, dude. You're awesome.
Traditional markets opened up yesterday evening, and we did see a red candle, but after that we did see the market recover a little bit. So of course this is going to have a big impact on the crypto prices as well, because this is the futures market, and when the regular traditional markets opens up in a couple of hours, you're gonna see that effect, and we're gonna see a pump or dump in traditional markets, which is going to influence the Bitcoin price as well. Now, before I talk about Ethereum, let's talk about what
I want to get into this part.
Here. So I covered this. The SEC alleges that the Binance USD is an unregistered security, and you may ask, why, like, how are they able to classify a stablecoin as a security because you're not having any expectation of profits and so on? Well, I guess the SEC can do whatever they want unless someone fights that in court. Okay, so this is the situation right now. And also Paxos, which is the issuer of the Binance USD, if you don't know. So Paxos is actually the one holding the funds. So people deposit, let's say $10,000. No, it's going to be more. Let's say $10 million to Paxos. And Paxos holds that in their account and they issue $10 million worth of BUSD. So that's how it works. And then people use the BUSD to trade the crypto markets, whatever it may be. So that is how they issue the BUSD tokens. But what they're going to do right now is that they're going to stop issuing BUSD. You can still redeem the dollars. So you can still go with $10 million to Paxos and say, hey, I want the dollars back. And you get $10 million. So they're still going to redeem that. But yes, the SEC...
Well, that's good then. So you could still get your money out. Is that what they're saying? Even though they stopped issuance?
is also suing Paxos over actually issuing these stable coins. So you're seeing a massive stable coin crackdown right now. And this is also paving the way for a CBDC, so a US controlled digital currency, basically a centralized digital currency. They want to take down these stable coins in order to pave the way for that. Now, personally, I do think that USDC is going to be converted into a CBDC, and USDC is also under regulatory scrutiny right now. So if you think that USDC is something that is not going to be under well, basically under investigation here, you're wrong. I think that they are also going to be under investigation. So the question is, of course, which stable coin is safe right now? And to be honest, no stable coin is 100% safe, but at least Paxos, they are regulated, and USD, like Circle issuing USDC, are also regulated. So in theory, at least, you should be able to redeem every single BUSD, which is in circulation right now. And BUSD itself has still remained pegged 1-to-1, well, close to 1-to-1. It's been...
That's pretty interesting. At least you'll still be able to get it out, right? Because it could be worse. It could be just like completely frozen and then you're just effed.
Going down a little bit due to people, selling off BUSD right now in the middle of this. And there is $16 billion worth of BUSD in circulation right now. Okay, so what does this mean for crypto? Well, if you think about it, okay, so if you have massive amounts of BUSD, you have massive amounts of USDT, whatever stablecoin it may be, you are most likely not going to be able to cash that out for fiat, because cashing out massive amounts of crypto for fiat it's very hard. Okay, so what would you do if you are worried about BUSD, USDT, and so on? Well, this is one theory I've been having since several years ago. What you would probably do is you would cash it out into crypto. So what you could see actually, so everyone are thinking that the crypto market is going to have a free
Bitcoin or
fall
something
due to the regulatory issues with these stable coins, and that could be the case short term. But remember, if someone wants to cash out massive amounts of, or if they want to get rid of massive amounts of stable coins, really the only way to do that is to buy Bitcoin or buy Ethereum. Basically, those are the two big ones because they have enough liquidity. If you buy smaller coins, you're going to influence the price too much and you're going to have slippage. So even though we could see some like short-term volatility to the downside here, if someone really wanted to get rid of massive amounts of stablecoin, that could shoot up the price of Bitcoin and Ethereum due to people,
skip ahead a little bit
stablecoins into these big happening. Make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest news. Apart from that, the bank that have been serving crypto companies is actually the second most shorted stock on Wall Street. So people are betting big on the stock of Silvergate going down due to their exposure to crypto, basically. So maybe people are thinking that due to what's gonna come out of these investigations and so on, as we know, Silvergate, I think Silvergate was the one actually servicing Binance.
If you work in IT,
if you work in IT, get this back going. Come on.
And Binance had to cut off their USD services because they didn't have a bank to service them
Altcoin
anymore.
Daily has a real good video that we're gonna watch as well.
Servicing them, but don't quote me on that. But yeah, this is right now being shorted into a...
Well, I guess we're going to find out how this plays out, but this guy's mostly a charter and he's just reading a little bit about the news, so I didn't feel like reading today. It was just a lot easier to listen to somebody. All right, let's go to Mr. or I guess it's two brothers that run Allcoin Daily. Let's watch this because this is it was pretty interesting. If you guys have any questions, again, just feel free. And yes, I know Smokealum is a YouTuber as well. And good morning, Miss Pocket Change. I found some coffee, by the way, so I didn't have to go run to the store, which is good. All right, let's see.
Kraken is going to be forced now to end its crypto staking program in the U.S. and pay a $30 million fine to settle charges from the SEC. The agency said Kraken had failed to register the program, whereby investors earn a yield in return for locking up their tokens and allowing them to be used to facilitate transactions.
Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys already heard this news.
The SEC's first crackdown on staking.
As you may or may not know, the SEC recently took massive action against U.S. cryptocurrency exchange Kraken, forcing them to shut down their U.S. crypto staking service, deeming it illegal.
That's S-T-A-K-E, not S-T-E-A-K.
Stupidest thing I've ever seen.
And forcing them to pay a $30 million fine. Now, I'm not on the side of big exchanges. I'm for the people. I'm for the everyman. This is interesting to me, however, because Kraken, arguably,
I didn't run to get coffee yesterday. I found some Christmas coffee. It was like a variety pack thing.
Or at the very least, Kraken has a history of acting in good faith.
Yeah, so we recently completed a proof of reserves audit. It's the second in our company's history. We pioneered this process about 7 years ago when we did the first one in the industry. And since then, there have been other companies that have done it, but we're by far the largest venue to have done this in recent history. And what it does is allows the users to confirm for themselves through cryptography that we actually control the coins that we say we do, that we hold for them, that they can prove cryptographically that in a quote unquote like bank run type scenario, where if everyone came for their withdrawals at the same time, that we would be able to serve those withdrawals.
So the SEC missed Celsius, they missed Three Arrow Capital, they missed FTX, whom Gary had regular meetings with up until the end. So they missed all of these entities that were literally doing actual harm.
That's something I had a question on real quick. Gary, this guy, this dude right here, that hangs out with this guy right here with the shitty haircut. They both have shitty haircuts, let's be real. But why is he still allowed to be like involved heavily? I mean, I get it. I get he's part of the, SEC, but fuck, like you were involved in FTX shit. Like you shouldn't be able to do anything right now. You should be on a leave of absence. That's just my opinion, but I don't know.
Harm to retail investors, but they're going after Kraken? It seems off.
Jesus.
Gary even put out this quaint little video so dumb retail investors like us can understand.
This is the dumbest video I've ever seen.
Remember, if you have a stake, that's S-T-E-A-K. If you have a stake meant for two and cut it into 3 pieces, it's still...
Real quick, funny how Gary G misses all things in front of his nose. Suspect. Yeah.
Still the same amount.
Hold on. I gotta rewind this. We gotta hear that.
If you have a stake, that's S-T-E-A-K. If you have a stake meant for 2 and cut it into 3 pieces, it's still the same amount of stake.
You're just giving us a 30-year shit. It's so ridiculous.
That's why it's so important that these companies and platforms comply with the securities law. After all, the securities laws, regardless of what you think of stake or staking,
it looks like a dick with ears. Just me.
So the SEC charges Kraken with failing to register. They failed to register. As in, if they just would have registered, everything would have been okay. So why didn't they register? What if Kraken couldn't register? What if Gary Gensler saying crypto firms need to come in and register is fake? The SEC's own commissioner, Hester Pierce, essentially confirms this. Statement on the Securities and Exchange Commission's own website by Commissioner Hester M. Pierce directly after the SEC took action against Kraken. She says this: "Today, the SEC shut down Kraken's staking program and counted it as a win for investors. I disagree and therefore dissent. Kraken operated a service through which its customers could offer their tokens up for staking. The customers earned returns. The company earned a fee. The SEC, the commission, argues that this staking program should have been registered with the SEC as a securities offering." Whether one agrees with this analysis or not, it could be your opinion that they should register, it could be your opinion that they shouldn't register. The more fundamental question is whether the SEC registration would have even been possible. Could they even have done it? She goes on to say, "In the current climate, crypto-related offerings are not making it through the SEC's registration pipeline." She goes on to say that we have known about crypto staking programs for a long time. She should have been more involved with issuing clear guidance. But instead of taking the path of thinking through staking programs and issuing guidance, we again chose to speak through an enforcement action.
Which is stupid. So I just put a poll in the chat. I honestly don't think that they had a legal way to register, but I mean, who knows?
Using enforcement actions to tell people,
Johnson, why are you naked?
Why are you naked, Johnson? What the fuck commercial is that? Oh my god, that's terrible.
People what the law is in an emerging industry is not an effective or fair way of regulating. Moreover, staking services are not uniform, so one-off enforcement actions and cookie-cutter analysis does not cut it. Most concerning, though, is that our solution to a registration violation is to shut down entirely a program that has served people well. Now, the program will no longer be available in the United States, and Kraken is enjoined from ever offering a staking service in the United States, registered or not, ever again.
Oh, so wow. So they can never... Wait. They took $30 million from them and shut down their staking. That's some sketchy shit. That's crazy. What do you guys think about that?
Think about this, folks. Gary Gensler and the SEC could have put out clear guidance on crypto staking and could have given U.S. exchanges a month or so to update their terms.
That's what I think.
But instead, they use enforcement to cash grab $30 million and shut down Kraken staking.
This
is a clear move to...
They're trying to make up for the FTX shit that they, have to return funds on, right? Imagine that. They're just trying to make up all this, try to get money from every angle to, take care of the FTX losses that they probably endured. Because people were involved for sure.
Stifle innovation and cut off the availability for retail to earn income on their staked crypto. Most likely, other exchanges will voluntarily shut down their staking services to avoid fines and investigations under the SEC.
And that's kind of crazy. So it's just one thing I was thinking about, like crypto.com, they have some sort of staking thing where they have I think it's APY they call it still. It's just like high interest CD for 3 months or whatever. It depends what coin you put in. You get X amount of percentage per coin for, however much amount you want to put in there. But you basically, they hold it for you for that amount of months, then you get the interest. They're mad about the interest part of it. So it's just weird. I wonder if things are going to follow suit. Like if crypto.com is going to get hit, Coinbase is going to get hit. I'm wondering what's going to happen.
To me, this raises two huge questions. Number one, is the SEC trying to stifle crypto innovation in the United States?
I think that there is a common view that your office is using all available means effectively to keep crypto out of the mainstream financial system through enforcement, accounting rules, inspections. Clearly, there's not real guidance yet on custody. And this may very well be a reasonable policy choice, if that's the choice. The question is, if that's the choice, why not just say it publicly?
We're using all available tools. We're talking directly to market participants. We take the meetings. We say, This is how you comply. There's a handful of tokens that have actually registered. The intermediaries, the storefronts, if you wish, the casinos that people are investing in and investing at need to properly comply and disentangle these bundled products. The business model that they've set up is rife with conflicts. And so we've been very candid with them. I've done it in multiple speeches since I came to the agency. We'll continue to engage. We're technology neutral. But if this field has any chance of survival and success, it's time-tested rules and laws to protect the investing public. Disclosure, full, fair, and truthful disclosure. Address conflicts and disaggregate these bundled businesses, and don't have your hand in the customer's pocket using their funds or your own platforms.
Well, what's his excuse for FTX then? That's like a huge question, right? Because this butthole was involved in it, right? Talking to SBF all the time and shit. Doesn't seem like you were too, you know, worried about using customer funds or whatever the hell you were doing over there.
The other huge question that this raises is Coinbase next? After all, it was originally Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase, who, before Kraken got hit, he put out this tweet: "We're hearing rumors that the SEC would like to get rid of crypto staking in the US for retail customers." And it was originally the Coinbase CEO responding to the Kraken news on Twitter, defending them, saying things like this: "There was no way for crypto firms to come in and register. It was fake." And today, Brian Armstrong tweeted this: "Coinbase staking services are not securities. We will happily defend this in court if needed."
Oh, wow. That's a bold statement. That's a ballsy statement. That sounds like you're going to have to pay a lot of legal fees because, yeah, I think that they'll obviously see that, right? I mean, people obviously follow Brian Armstrong, the CEO of Coinbase. Like, come on. That's nuts.
So, Gary Gensler, just be straight with us. Is Coinbase next?
Well, why is he so mad about staking? So, I mean, realistically, because they want their cut. Like, they want, to them, it's not legal because they never approved them to be a bank, kind of, right? So, like, in your bank accounts, you get an interest rate for having your money in there. You're essentially taking that away from the bank. Like, you're taking that idea and they want a piece of it. Like, they don't want you doing shit without their approval. So they're just trying to, I guess, tighten the chains on crypto exchanges any way they can. So, because like crypto, they can't really regulate crypto, but they can regulate the exchanges, right? Like that's the thing that they're going after. It's not so much even the staking thing. Like staking, you can do personally at home, and there ain't shit they can do about it. I think he even mentions that. Like, not your keys, not your crypto. If you stake ETH like personally, then you should be like, they can't. What are they going to do to you? It's the exchanges that are giving you the annual percentage yield that they give a shit about.
So how does this, though, differ, for example, from some of the other firms out there, including Coinbase, who offer yield products?
Oh, sorry, Slick Nick. The wife, she must have hit it by accident, but she hid you and then unhid you. But good morning.
Whether you call it, the labels don't matter. Long ago, Supreme Court Justice Marshall said this so eloquently. It's not about the labels. It's about the underlying economics. And this really should put everyone on notice in this marketplace, whether you call it lend, whether you call it earn, whether you call it yield, whether you offer what's called an annual percentage yield, APY. That doesn't matter. If somebody's taking their tokens and transferring it to that platform, the platform controls it. And guess what happens if they go bankrupt? You stand in line at the bankruptcy court. There's a saying in crypto that says, not your keys, not your coins. So those other platforms should take note of this and seek to come into compliance, do the proper disclosures and registration and the like.
Now, a silver lining is that if you self-custody and stake through self-custody, like Ethereum, for example, you're in complete control. There's nothing they can do to you.
Right, and that's exactly what I was just saying. Like, if you're staking it at home personally, they can't. We can't do anything to you because it's, you know, it's in your hands. It's not in somebody else's.
Even Gary Gensler himself admitted this in the video.
There's an expression in crypto, not your keys, not your crypto.
And actually, self-custody staking solutions like Ethereum and Ethereum products actually pumped on the news of the Kraken crackdown. But still, it seems that there's something fishy going on at the SEC, and their own commissioner, Hester M. Pierce, even had some harsh words to say. And again, she's on Team SEC, and she said this. I can only imagine what's really going on.
She thinks
Make sure you subscribe to our channel. This is a developing story.
Yeah, go check out Altcoin Daily, guys. I don't know. Actually, I'll let him finish talking.
We're going to be updating you on this throughout the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned. Because honestly, Coinbase might be next, but it's also possible that the SEC is next. Kraken CEO calls on Congress to protect the U.S. crypto industry following settlement with the SEC over staking program. And Congress is about to launch a probe into the SEC and specifically their handling of FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried. More on this as a...
So stupid. It's insane, man. Absolutely insane. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? It's crazy, right? It's absolutely crazy. All the shit that's going on lately. Absolutely insane. All right. We're only a half hour in. Let's see what else we got today. Let's check out the charts, I guess, with Mr. Crypto Love here. Again, shout out to him. I will leave a link to everybody's channel and every video we see here today down in the description below. If anybody's watching after the fact, go sub to all these guys. They're great. All right,
down from yesterday, 50, down from last week, 56. Overall market down 0.5% today. Bitcoin at 21,796, Ethereum at 1514, BNB at 301, XRP 37 cents, Cardano 35 cents, Dogecoin 8 cents, and Polygon $1.20. Now, Bitcoin being rejected from this high volume profile area of $23,000, coming back down, likely to find support in this area right here around $20,000. Another thing to be cautious of, the last two times that this yellow line crossed the orange line and the green line, Bitcoin price did subsequently fall down to the green line, which right now is about 18.8. So that is possible to happen. The green line could continue to come up to this $20,000 area to support Bitcoin in that area where we have a lot of confluence of support for Bitcoin. But despite that, caution is...
Have a good day, Digital. We'll see you soon. And Geek of All Trades, I saw the articles you just sent me in Discord, and I will pull those up in a second because those are super interesting. So we'll read those together.
Warranted in the market. Sentiment now in extreme greed. Generally, when sentiment is in extreme greed, it is near local tops. So just be a little bit cautious. Maybe not go hundo X long, because you know what happens when you do that? Massive liquidations. About 45 million was liquidated in long positions in last week's price drop. Didn't go well for some traders that were leveraged betting on continuation of the price rally. Because everybody wants to make money faster than just buying spot, well, they all get liquidated, and that causes them to cover their positions and the price to dive even further than it need dive. But don't lose hope yet. Just zoom out a wee little bit. If you take a look, there is a massive wedge for Bitcoin, also wedge for the RSI, and both of these
appreciate you
have broken out to the upside. Bullish case on that. The monthly chart is definitely what you want to be looking at if you want to be in the crypto game. Not only do we have this indicator with the green dots suggesting the bottom, but we also have breaking out from multi-month resistance to now become support. Again, proceeding just as usual, massive bull run on the way. GMV2, every time we had a cross in this was basically the bottom for Bitcoin. We just recently had a cross. Once again, the bottom. Now, granted, there will be a little bit of delay, and we can see this happening every time Bitcoin gets close to this orange line here, the 350-day moving average. We can see it formed a little bit of resistance, and actually Bitcoin dove back down again in 2015. It caused a little bit of resistance in 2019. And once again, guess what? It was resistance.
Would you guys be shocked if that actually took a little bit of a dip down from right there? Again, like looking at what he says here. How it kind of dips down, and then same thing here. Well, this really didn't have a dip down, just kind of leveled off, and then whatever, could level off or could dip down again. I mean, I personally think we're going to go a little bit lower, but that's just my opinion. I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, obviously the SEC too is a freaking wild card in this whole thing, shutting shit down and whatever else they're fucking doing. So who knows?
Once again, we may dive down a little bit before breaking through there this time. But despite that, we do have a bullish divergence forming with the OBV, the on-balance volume. Now, the on-balance volume oftentimes will lead Bitcoin in terms of price. It is a bit of a leading indicator, but we can see price coming down, on-balance volume going sideways. Price coming down, on-balance volume going sideways. On-balance volume takes off, and then Bitcoin, not long after, takes off. We start to see a little bit of movement in on-balance volume, potentially finding support above this resistance line. That could be the beginning of a move up, and we could see Bitcoin price following very soon. Afterwards, the rainbow RSI, the first time after a long correction, you can see this long red correction in the rainbow RSI, it turns green. Now in 2012, this was the start of bull run. In 2015, it was a fake out and then the start of the bull run. In 2019, it was the start of the bull run. So 2/3 of cases, it's been the start of a bull run, if not maybe just a mild fake out before we get to the start, because the Beerbicator has just flipped bullish on the monthly after 600 plus days of a bear market. Long bear market just flipped bullish. Potentially we might see some massive gains in the near future, especially when you take a look at this one liquidity signal that put in a similar double bottom to DXY's bottom before it went parabolic 2 years ago. You can see double bottom here on DXY before DXY goes parabolic. Well, we just had the Chinese 10-year do a nice double bottom right there, potentially about to go parabolic. And each time we've had a run on this Chinese 10-year, guess what Bitcoin has done? Parabolic, 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 parabolic.
Well, I hope you go parabolic because I want 100,000 Bitcoin. All right. Crypto Love, he's awesome. Appreciate that. Let me get this music back up. I want to pull up these articles that Geek of All Trades sent me. I don't even know what... All right, it's going to go over my face, isn't it? Nope, it didn't. Wow, look at that. I went to the right one. What is this? I don't know. Hopefully you didn't just give me a virus, Mr. Geek of All Trades, you bastard. All right, let's see. Bank of Brazil allows citizens to pay tax in crypto. That's kind of interesting. So, let me zoom in on this actually if I can. Is it better to see? There we go. That's pretty good. Okay. What is up with this, bro? I'm gonna have a seizure. Oh my god, that was terrible. What site is this? Where did you find this? cryptodaily.co.uk. Why are you searching things in the UK, you creep? Jeez. Anyways, Brazil's oldest bank, Banco do Brasil, I don't even know if that's right, or Bank of Brazil, will now allow citizens to pay their tax bills using cryptocurrency. The bank is making this initiative possible in collaboration with the Brazilian-based crypto firm BIFT. That's how you say that? According to a statement by the Bank of Brazil, Brazilian taxpayers can now use cryptocurrencies to pay their taxes and government obligations thanks to a joint initiative with BIFT. The statement said the feature is available to Brazilians with cryptocurrencies under the custody of BIFT, who will act as a collection partner for the bank. New digital economy is the catalyst for a future full of advantages. This partnership makes it possible to expand the use and access to the ecosystem of digital assets with national coverage and with the seal of security and reliability of the Bank of Brazil, basically. Interesting. Well, that's kind of cool. I'm not going to continue that just because I feel like I say the same thing over and over, but that is a really good, interesting article. Let's see this. Now, this one kind of piqued my interests. Can Dogecoin reach $1 in 2023? This is my hopes. I honestly think it can. I don't know what you guys think. I'll put a poll in the chat right now, actually. What do you guys think about this? Can Doge hit $1 in 2023? I'm just gonna leave it yes or no. And you guys can decide to vote. All right, let's see. I'm gonna make this a little bigger so we can read it. Let's see. All right. Dogecoin Dogecoin's massive outperformance this year has many asking the key questions. Is $1 in the cards 2023? Dogecoin has been on a remarkable journey since its launch in 2013. Initially created as a joke token, Dogecoin has experienced impressive growth and established itself as one of the most popular cryptocurrencies in circulation today. Its rise to fame has been attributed to not only its dog-inspired meme status in the community, but also its low structure, fast transaction times, and wide acceptance among merchants. And I'm shocked they didn't include Elon Musk in that entire thing. With these advantages, many may wonder if Dogecoin could reach $1 in 2023. There's some historical precedent to suggest it's possible. After hitting an all-time high of 68 cents per token on May 8th, 2021, it's been mostly downhill for this Shiba Inu inspired meme token. As of February 6th, Dogecoin trades just above 9 cents, having lost more than 85% of its value from its peak. But guys, realistically, we've seen that time and time again. That should not really affect things at all. However, considering the fact that Dogecoin previously broke through the 60-cent barrier and the fact that a $1 per token price would translate into a market capitalization of roughly 132.7 billion, Jesus, it's entirely feasible that such value could be attained. Should another 2021-like rally be in the cards, both Bitcoin and Ethereum trade above this market cap, suggesting such a move is mathematically possible. But possible and probable are two different things. As mentioned, the ability for Dogecoin to really head to the moon from here depends on whether the macro environment feels the same sort of animal spirits which drove these tokens on an incredible run in 2021. Such a surge is also contingent on whether this project can create any significant value for users, or at least tell a better story around future upgrades for the network. Now, actually, we're just gonna continue this. I'll give my thoughts on this in a few. New partnerships, major investments, and new applications on the Dogecoin network could determine a great deal of value. It's been a rocky few years in this space, to say the least. The road ahead, given how difficult it is to predict what may happen tomorrow, never mind next week, quarter, or year, one can't say with 100% accuracy whether a meme token like Dogecoin will breach a level it's never hit before. That goes for any coin. Just letting you guys know. That doesn't just go for Dogecoin. That goes for Flux, that goes for Bitcoin, that goes for ETH, that goes for anything on the planet. You can never predict what's going to happen tomorrow. There is no accurate chart on the planet. I don't care what anybody says. But one key catalyst that many agree is required for Dogecoin to hit that $1 mark is for the network to continue to gain acceptance among merchants and investors as a potential payment network. One of the Dogecoin's biggest and most vocal supporters, Elon Musk, there it is, I knew it was coming up, recently announced that social media platform Twitter will be looking to transform into payments platform. Yeah, so he's trying to put Dogecoin, or just crypto in general, he said. He didn't specifically say Doge. Given his explicit support of Dogecoin, many supporters immediately began posting the idea of what would happen in a world where all Twitter payments take place via Dogecoin. That would be insane. Can you imagine? That would be insane. Again, I'm not like I've never been a huge meme coin guy, but like there's just massive gains to be made. That's my opinion. That's interesting to consider if Dogecoin can garner significant transaction via Twitter or another key corporate partner. Perhaps it's game on with respect to this rally. While most of the catalysts driving Dogecoin higher this year appear to be of the speculative variety, there may be a bit of fire where there's smoke here. Interesting. I'm not going to continue to read that, I don't think. Should you invest $1,000 into Doge right now? Don't ever read that. Don't you guys do what you want to do. Don't ever take advice from people like that. But I mean, I think there's good potential, not financial advice. It's my opinion. All right, let's see. Why? See, why did that tab go up there and didn't go here? It's stupid. Anyways, let's see what this one says. This one's about Shiba. You today. Let's see what this is. Geek of all trades. Again, thanks for all these. Disclaimer, the opinion expressed here is not investment advice. You could still get in trouble for it. We already know that. Anyways, all right. Shiba Inu, a popular cryptocurrency, has recently become extremely unprofitable due to the most recent price drop. The profitability of Shiba Inu has reached a low of 16%, making it one of the least profitable assets on the market. It's a shit coin, obviously. Obviously. But there is big gains to be made, in my opinion. The volatility of Shiba Inu has always been concern for investors, and the recent price drop has only amplified the issue. The main reason behind Shiba Inu's low profitability is its extreme volatility, making it a popular choice among speculative investors. Even a slight price drop can lead to significant change in the profitability of the asset. This is why the profitability of a financial asset is crucial for investors who are looking to make profit in the long run. In today's fast-paced financial market, investors are currently seeking new opportunities to make a profit. Cryptocurrencies such as Shiba Inu are becoming increasingly popular due to their potential for high returns. However, this comes with a risk, or the risk of a significant loss as well. It is important to take in consideration the profitability of an asset when making investment decisions, as it gives a clear indication of the performance of the asset and helps mitigate the risk of significant losses. Which is, yeah, I mean, it makes sense, right? The current situation of Shiba Inu is a perfect example of how volatility can affect profitability. This asset has become extremely unprofitable due to the recent price drop, making it one of the least profitable assets on the market. They already said that. Why do they repeat the same thing 10 times? I don't understand it. Whatever. All right. Well, that's kind of, I get it. Let me see what you guys are saying now in the chat. I'm going to go full screen for a bit. Do a little AMA. I have like 10 minutes left or so, but that's kind of interesting. Geek of all trades. Thanks for the links. Kind of interesting. Finally, fix that damn shower. Oh, good stuff, Geek of all trades. That's awesome. That's awesome, buddy. They repeat themselves for SEO. Yeah, 100%. The SEO score. And you know what? I re-listened to the beginning of one of my videos. I think it was the one we had with Max Voltage talking about the stake and stuff. I said SEO instead of SEC. I didn't even realize I said it until after the fact. I was like, oh, what an idiot. I was clearly out in left field during that stream at the beginning. Invest 2,000. So, all right. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I have a bunch of Shiba. I have like almost a million SHIB, and it's just like chilling, like ready to dump. If I get a huge gain, it's gone. I don't give a shit. That coin doesn't mean anything to me. Didn't cost much to get it. So like, I've just been holding it forever. But yeah, I mean, I think there is potential for high gains in shit coins. Again, not financial advice, but especially the meme coins like Dogecoin and Shiba. They're both readily available on, I don't know if Shiba's on Robinhood. I don't know, but I know obviously Dogecoin is on Robinhood, or at least it was last time I was on it. That was years ago. And then on top of that, the mainstream, like Twitter, just all the BS when it comes to talking about Shiba, talking about Dogecoin, like it's everywhere. People see it everywhere. I honestly believe that Dogecoin will get close to $1. It's already been 60 cents. Like it's really not that far off, you know, and that was in the last bull run when Bitcoin was like 60K. If Bitcoin breaks 6 figures or gets even close to 6 figures, I think Dogecoin's gonna hit $1 easy, because that's easy for people to get into. It's the FOMO feeling. We all know it's real. You've seen it. We've seen it with GPUs. We've seen it with anything. The FOMO feeling is real. When people feel like they're missing out, they will get in on anything they can. And with something as low as Dogecoin, even if it's $1, I personally believe that the average everyday investor will, or not everyday investor, everyday like average person that wants to invest, that is missing out, will invest into these coins because they have the $10 to acquire the 10 coins instead of the $10 to get, you know, a millionth of a Bitcoin. like a Satoshi, like 1 Satoshi or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, it just, the value for people is going to be insane. The Shib, let me see. I have 1.4 million in Shiba. So house in Spain, if it ever hits $1, 100%, 100, dude. If Shiba will never hit $1, that's a fact. Shiba will never hit $1. That market cap would be insane. There's no way, not a chance in hell. The Dogecoin in general, that has a chance. I believe that has a chance. But SHIB, yeah, I think honestly, I don't think SHIB's gonna last too much. It might last another run or two. I don't think it's gonna ever get to that amount of money. That's just my opinion. AMA headphone case was on the counter near yours. I see yours. So yeah, I have yours then. We have the same headphones. They're in my pocket. These are yours. Yes. If you'd like them, you can have them back. I'll give them to you shortly. Sorry. No Dr. Phil this morning for you. You have to listen to the whole stream. No, yeah, SHIB won't even go to 10 cents. Not a chance. Not a chance. I think it'll stay under a decimal. But if it moves a decimal, even like 1 decimal place, right? Or you just need 1 point, it's going to it's still life-changing money. Just because it's never going to get to $1. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I won't go to Spain. Russian gangs breaking in UK and Spanish homes to squat. Really? Game with Smokey. Damn, that's crazy. Sorry, hon. Sorry. I'm still missing one of my headphones. Pretty terrible. All right, so what do you guys got going on today? Let me see what the poll says. You guys said, can Doge hit $1 in 2023? 59% say no and 41% say yes. So I hope the 59% of people, I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. Because I hope it hits $1. If it hits $1, I'm very happy. But even like realistically, I just want it to get back to its all-time high or even close to it. Because if it does, I mean, I'm selling half of what I have. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it gets to $1 or if it's like, you know, goes 50 cents to $1 the next day. I'm selling half of what I have at or close to the all-time high, even just before it. I don't care, because to me, that's still a gain. Like this, the profitability right now, I'm only making a couple bucks a day, right, with my electric rate, but it's heating my house, so it's kind of makes sense. Going up in the market, like if this thing's, you know, we're seeing a bull run and Dogecoin's climbing, I'm nixing out at least half of it, probably around 50 cents or so. Let's see. Bro, it got so close last bull run. It was pretty close, man. It was close to 70 cents. Yeah. I just snorted some hopium for 70-cent Doge. I'd still have a Corvette out of it. Yeah, dude. I wouldn't buy a Corvette, but yeah, that's it'd be awesome, man. It would be awesome. Not time in the market, but time in the market. Yeah, that's good. That's a good way to look at it too, Kyle Rosa. That's a good way to look at it. I mean, let's just look real quick. Let me pull this up. Let's do that. All right, so Dogecoin, right? Let's just check. This is CoinGecko, obviously. Let's go to the max chart. So I mean, according to CoinGecko, it says what right here, 73 cents it hit. But I mean, obviously that varies within 10 cents, positive or negative, right? Let's just say that. So people are going to you know, this is going to be a little different. So even if it only hit 60 cents, still, regardless, like this, I didn't even think would ever happen. Or even 60 cents, I didn't think would happen. Because this shit, like when I bought Dogecoin back in the day on Robinhood, like look at this, it's below a decimal point. Like it's different than SHIB, I believe, because is there more coins or less coins? Let me see. What's the does it have a cap? Total supply? No, so it's infinite. Let me see Shiba real quick. Actually, market cap is right now 11 billion. $11 billion is insane. This right here, Shiba, market cap's at 7 billion. Total supply is in the trillions. It's 589 trillion. But at the end of the day, Dogecoin, see, that's an interesting thing. Seeing Dogecoin have an infinite supply, that's not a good thing. I mean, at least this has a fixed supply, but there's no chance in hell this thing's getting to $1. Like, if it ever got to $1, you'd need to have a 500. Like, you can't have. Wait, is this trillion? This is trillion. I said billion. This is trillion. 7 trillion. There's no chance. Not a chance in hell. 7 trillion market cap. Wait, is that real? Is that right? Am I looking at that wrong? Oh, it is 11 billion. Jesus Christ. Holy shit. That's insane. Absolute insanity. Circulating supply is 138 billion. I mean, trillion rather, right? No, that's billion. I'm right. That's billion. What am I saying? Thousands, millions, and then billions. Yeah, billions. It'd be 11 billion. Sorry, I'm on crack today. Apparently, I can't do numbers. Numbers are hard. Yeah, so it's 7 billion. I was right. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. Pulling this back up. Full screen. I don't know. I don't think Shiba's never gonna get that high. It can't. It physically can't. My brain hurts. Dude, it's early. Oh, let me show you guys what I was doing yesterday, actually. That's what I wanted to show you. So I put the back rack on the Raptor, and goddamn, we carried a freaking toolbox downstairs too. It was a freaking nightmare. God, my back is so sore. I'm not even kidding. It's absolutely brutal. Let me just make sure not in stocks and on these. And it's gonna go over my face. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? Let's open this one too. Over my face again. Nope. There we go. Look at that. All right, let me show you. Not too shabby, right? Oh, nope. Didn't mean to do that. If I can scroll over and up. So I put this on. I had to hose it down last night. It was freaking salt all over it. But dude, this was goddamn, it was a pain in the ass. I'll tell you what, putting this thing on, that sucked ass yesterday. This tire weighs like 170 pounds. It's stupid heavy. It sucks. I was so tired after I did this. But and then carrying it down my toolbox is like, I have one of those tall ass it's like it's got big drawers and shit, and then it's got like the top that like lifts up, and it's got like power strips for all your batteries and like a whole bunch of stuff. I don't even know if I put a picture of it anywhere. Let me see if I did. But dude, oh no, I don't think I did. It was heavy as hell, man. It sucked carrying it in my basement. But yeah, this thing looks sick. Came out good. Came out really good. Now the bed's open. I can actually like put shit in it instead of like having a tire in there. Oh god, it was a lot of work yesterday. But yeah, my back's sore today and I am exhausted. Yeah, it looks good. Looks good. The wife's pumped. Now what I want to do, I was talking to Rondi about it last night. So I have to do a bunch of work on this truck. The bed is rhino lined. Now I have to take off the side rails because underneath plastic, if you have a truck, especially in New England or any vehicle in New England in general, you're going to get rust around fender flares, under the doors, the rocker panels, basically where the side steps are. And then like the bed rails, always rust out. So like the paint's starting to peel on the freaking edge of the top of the bed, and it's like driving me nuts. So I got to take it all. I got to take the whole bed off the truck. I got to sand it all down this springtime. So I might do some live streams with that, and I might just put it on a different channel, but we'll see. Just like shoot the shit with you guys, or I'll just stream it in Discord. Fuck it. I don't know. We'll see. If you guys are interested in doing that shit, if you want to see it be done, but I'm going to do it all myself. I got to strip it down, sand it. I'm going to have to do some like obviously repair work on anything that's rusty, but I was talking to Rondi about, imagine if we wrapped this thing like a, I wish I had a picture of Rondi's car, man. He had like a wicked, it's like a metallic purple. It looked sick. And the wife drives the truck, so like, be totally sick for her. But we'd probably be paying an insane amount of money in friggin' taxes to the DMV if I did that. Hit me up, man. I know how to fix all that nonsense. Yeah, no, I know how to do it too. It's just a friggin' pain in the ass. This is time. You know what I mean? Like taking off the bed, doing all that bullshit. Like yesterday, drilling into the side rails. It was, yeah, it was one of those things, man. Like, so I was talking to my buddy. He was with me yesterday. And this, when I was doing this, so you have to drill in like here. There's one, I think there's 2 here, there's 1 here, and there's like 2 here somewhere, or 3 here. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, I think there's 5 on each side. but I had to drill down through this plastic and then through the metal, and then you just smash this I forget what it's called. It's like a, I think it's goddamn, I can't think of the name. But anyways, you tighten the bolt and it expands, right? It squishes to the metal, like it just molds into the hole you just drilled, right? And I was like, dude, I'm terrified to drill this. I'm like, but like the year I got the truck, 2013, you can see a light bar kind of right here. Let's see right here, light bar. I drilled literally into the brand new truck, like the face of my truck, with no problem. But this I'm worried about. I was like so stupid. I'm like, I'm just gonna do it. Like, screw it, it's happening. So yeah, that was my adventurous day yesterday. All right, do we have any last questions before we get out of here? Let me see what you guys got. Might as well do a video or stream and get paid to work when you wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, it's not much anyways. Like live streams like this, you don't really get much because I don't put ads in them. Like I could absolutely like monetize these streams way better, and I could just pump ads into them as I'm going, but I don't do that. It's annoying. I'd be annoyed. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to watch me if that happened. I'd be like, no, F this guy. He just in it for the money, you know? Is that PVC pipe? The back rack? No, it's not a rivet. It's kind of like a rivet. It's like, yeah, it's a threaded insert that, I forget what it's called. It's not a curl nut. Fuck, I can't think of the word, man. It said it on, my buddy said it yesterday. I forget what it's called. I don't remember, to be honest. Leo Lusting, I sent you 2 handles as well as the stuff in case you broke another one. But I appreciate you ordering from the Misfit Mining store. If anybody's interested, misfitmining.com is redirecting you to the proper website now, when it wasn't before. This is 3D printed stuff. I have to add shit to it. I know, I've been saying it forever. And I updated these mini box miner stands. This side right here, if you look at these I actually made this thicker on the left and the right, so in fear of this right here breaking, if somebody dropped it, or if you, like, for some reason your gold shell, like the screws are off or something, like in case it breaks, I fixed that. But yeah, I have to take new pictures. I have them all printed. I just gotta take pictures today actually, and I gotta update the site. But yeah, if you guys are interested, go check this out. Mr. Leo Lusting, I wanted to let you know because I haven't seen you in a couple days. But Rivnut, yes, thank you, Patrick Murphy and Taines, Fried Electronics. That was so annoying. I couldn't think of the name. Rivnut, that was it. Yeah, no, it's called the Rivnut. It is called the Rivnut. That's what you said yesterday anyways. I mean, I don't know if that's really the real word for it, but it sounded right. It sounds legit, right? Again, it just explains. You're a plumber. I had to joke. I know. It's all right. You imagine if that was PVC, that would be a bad freaking, that'd be so stupid. You've been sick, dude. I hope you're feeling better. Make glow in the dark ones. I could. Well, it depends. If sometimes it's not worth it, you know what I mean? I could though. All right, let's see. Are you going to no, I can't sell that. I have to hide that. I'm sorry. UK Miners Club, I love you to death. That's VIP talk only. Sounds like an insult. Hey bro, stop being such a rivnut. It does sound like an insult. That's funny. All right, I gotta get out of here, guys. You guys have a good day. Hopefully you enjoy your Monday. I know it sucks, but I'll see you guys around lunchtime, roughly 1:30ish or so. That's the plan anyways. So until then, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll catch you soon. Peace out, if this works. And it did. Peace out.